Alright, here is Micronus Prime. First off, there's no new characters. I think that's Alpha Trion with the book, I guess. Is he a Prime? He's kind of like a Prime, I guess. I don't know. And then I don't know whose arm that is. And then Micronus and Alchemist and Solus. Sure, yeah. I don't know if other characters. I don't know if other characters have already been like confirmed or whatever the situation is. I haven't really been doing any research. I don't know. Do we know who's coming, or are these like cool little hints of figures that we're getting or something? I don't know. Alpha Trion, I think, is already up for pre-order. I think I pre-ordered him. But yeah. Anyway, let's just measure this thing real quick. So I think it's like. I think it is like exactly 4 inches long. Micronus being just like under 2 inches, maybe about 2 inches. It looks pretty good. I like the head sculpt. You know, it's all pretty good for such a small thing. The paint looks nice. As you can see, the right shoulder has a little bit of like a, what do you call that? From like the molding. I forget what they're called. Anyways, but yeah, here's like, you know, got silver paint. I don't think there's really anything on the back really, paint-wise or anything like that. But good looking. So his head, does it go like, yeah, pretty, I mean, it just kind of goes like in there. But yeah, so you can get it up so that way you can kind of ride the bike. Anyway, arm goes like that, and you can do a full 360. Your elbow, it's a what do you call it? Ball joint. The knee will go pretty much as you need it to. It's kind of needed for the transformation, I think. Hips will go out, no problem. Nothing really weird going on. Now to get him on the bike, so you want to turn, you know, forearms like that, and that way you can kind of hold the handlebars. And actually, if you look at these tabs, see there's like a tab on his heel. Let's look at the bike. There's a tab like there. I definitely haven't. I've been having a lot of trouble getting him to tab in and everything, and then have everything kind of like get into the place that's supposed to be, honestly. But like it really, it's kind of weird. I think the instructions tell you to take these off, these arm things, but it doesn't really do anything because they're not in the way. It's just tabs don't really go in. I don't know what the deal is with that, but you kind of situate them, and then you put his hands on the handlebars. He doesn't quite grab them super duper well. The hands don't go all the way. It's just like, if you look, it just goes on that little nub there. I don't really know why, but yeah, you know, you put his head up, and then there he's riding his like one wheel bike, which it does roll. It is functional. The way it transforms is pretty neat. The one thing, I don't know if you can hear that, but when you spin it, it's hitting something. I think the tire is like not collapsing enough, so it's like hitting that thing like up inside there. So it's kind of like weird when you roll it. And it does roll, no problem, but just like it'll hit that, and it's. I don't want it getting scratched or whatever. But anyways, so this little medallion thing, the little circle thing, it comes off. This will end up on like the middle of the chest when you put him into the robot suit mode thing. You could plug it onto his back or like onto his hand. I think the instructions show. You could, to this guy, like he can hold it in his hand. And he could put it on his back. I think it also shows it on his back, but I mean, I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing. It's kind of hard getting it out. I don't know if I can get it out actually. Oh, yes I can. There is a little bit of a tiny little logo on there, which I think, I don't know if it goes like that or if it goes that way, this way. But yeah, and then the rim of it, as you can see, is kind of painted, just like the edge of it, I guess. And I think the instructions tell you to put it into his back for whatever reason. I don't know what this is. I honestly have no clue. Maybe there's some lore behind it. I don't know. But what we're gonna do is turn this guy into a circle, because you know, why not? I guess. How do I do that? Okay, so I kind of have him mostly transformed, but I just want to kind of show you how this works. So as you can probably guess, the tire turns into like the legs, right? And he all comes apart. So there's like parts forming or whatever. I don't know if that bothers you or not. I mean, whatever. But he comes apart because he's like a weaponizer or whatever. So you can kind of plug like his arms into other people and do like whatever. One interesting thing. So the way the big wheel kind of works. So yeah, you take the legs off and transform him into the wheel, and these are kind of like the, I guess like the spokes of the wheel. I don't really know how wheels work, but anyways, yeah. So you plug into there, and then in robot mode they turn into like propellers, I guess. But anyways, you take Micronus, who is now a circle for some reason. That's supposed to turn his head around, I wonder? I don't know. You put him in there. Oh. The legs. Actually, yeah, I think you put the legs in first. Oopsies. Put the legs in, and I guess you put Micronus in there. And then you close this back up. Actually, that side has to, hold on. Side has to come on first. I think it's awkward getting the thing opened up, and it's also a little bit awkward getting it closed back up. But anyways, the arms back in. And then you put the little, whatever the hell it's called, in the chest. And now he's like a robot thing. Which is neat. I like it, you know. Legs look good, everything looks good. He's got propellers, so I guess he can fly. I don't really know. Also, I have no idea what this green peg is for. It rotates. I guess it's like for attaching him to other people. I don't know, because it didn't do anything in the transformation, I think. That was the one thing I thought was weird. But yeah, there he is. The head is on a ball joint. It's basically just going to be rotation, if it lets me rotate. There's like a transformation joint that I guess you could use for downward looking a little bit if you wanted. Arms go out, they rotate, no problem. The propellers are going to be in the way though. You get your elbow swivel, you know, nothing too crazy or whatever. Yeah, the wrists also swivel. No torso or anything. Standard hips, you know, forward's gonna be hindered. Back's gonna be hindered by these things a little bit, but yeah, I could do whatever you want really. Thigh swivel, no problem. The knee, pretty much do whatever you want. For the feet, because of the transformation situation, you can kind of use this whole thing as like a weird like toe joint if you want. It's like on a swinging double jointed mechanism. Then you do get your ankle tilt that just kind of goes like that. Pretty standard stuff here. But yeah, that's about it. I mean, it's got like a silver visor, I guess. Some paint, you know, is here and there. He looks alright. I kind of like him more than I thought I would. I actually don't think I'm gonna display him this way. I actually like the guy inside, like the way that little micro, whatever the hell you call it. what are they called? Micromasters? What are the little guys called? I don't know. But he looks pretty cool. Because Micronus, I think, is supposed to be pretty small, right? Or is he? I don't know. But anyways, yeah, so, you know, he's kind of neat. I like him. One step closer to getting the whole roster, and, would I recommend him? I would recommend him. I mean, I guess if you're, it's kind of one of those things, like, are you going for all 13 or not, you know? But, you know, I kind of am. Yeah, I think that's... Oh, yeah, this keeps popping out, by the way. That's the one thing. Well, that likes to fall out when you rotate and stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to say. Never really sure how to end these kinds of videos. But, oh, I forgot to measure him. He is. That's centimeters. I don't know what that is. He is just over 4.5 inches tall. Okay, anyways, thank you.